Welcome back. How are you doing? So good to see you all. Did you have a good day today? Oh, I'm sure you did. Well, guess what? We got a new story. Are you ready to hear the story today? Well, grab your friends, your family, bring them on in to the table, to the sofa. Let's get this adventure started. Guess what we're reading today? It's a boy about going to the zoo. Do you like going to the zoo? I do. Let's see what happens in this story called Zoo Day. My First Experience book by Anne Rockwell, illustrated by Lizzie Rockwell. So let's see what they had fun, I'm sure, at the zoo. Let's see what happens at the zoo. Look at these beautiful pictures. It says for Sullivan. Let's see who this book is about. On a sunny Saturday, I go to the zoo with my mother, father, and sister, Lucy. It's my very first time there. Lucy's too. My father buys the ticket for us, for each of us, and a bag of popcorn to share. Look at there. See? There's Lucy, mom and dad. Let's see what happens at a day at the zoo. While we look at the map, I can hear roars and howls and chitter chatter in songs, cries, and squawks. I hold my father's hand tightly because the roars make me a little nervous. So let's see the zoo map. Can you see the zoo map? Take a little closer look. Look at the zoo map. Have you ever gotten a zoo map when you've gone to the zoo and you're thinking, which way should I go? Who do I want to see first? It's all so exciting. Let's see what happens next. First, we go into the jungle house to say hello to the monkeys. What sound does the monkeys make? You tell me. You tell me, what sound does the monkeys make? Some of them have different sounds, right? Yeah. Next, we visit the gorilla forest. The big gorilla comes right up to the window. She stares at me so hard, I feel like I'm in the zoo and she's a visitor. Look at her. She's like, who are you? And look at the baby. Isn't the baby cute? Sticking close to mom. Look at there. Oh, it's so beautiful, right? Let's see what happens. At the African plain, we find a mother elephant and her baby. The baby elephant sticks very close to its mother. There are funny looking ostriches, zebras, and giraffes munching leaves off the trees. Look at all the cute babies close to their mom. Do you like to stick close to your mom? Or any other family member that's taking care of you? Do you see that? All of them close to their mom. They're having fun at the zoo. You see Lucy? Yeah. Let's see what happens. Inside the Grasslands building, I can see the big lion with the yellow mane. He looks sleepy and quiet, but all of a sudden he opens his mouth and roars. It must be his nap time, says Lucy. I bet he's telling us to shush and let him sleep. See, he's roaring. He's ready to go to sleep. Do you roar when you get sleepy? How do you roar when you're sleepy? Or do you yarn? Does mom or dad or your family member thinks it's a roar, right? Let's see what happens. Then we visit the reptile house. We see a giant boa constrictor and a tiny coral snake. The coral snake is very pretty, but very poisonous. There is a turtle swimming in a tank. Look at the turtle, the snake that is poisonous, right? I'm scared of snakes. Are you? Of course, we know some snakes aren't poisonous, but these are poisonous, right? See him holding his mom's hand very tightly? Let's see what happens. We walk along the shady path to where the polar bears live. Lucy loves polar bears. She has a big stuffed animal polar bear at home, and it's her favorite toy. See? Lucy likes polar bears. What animal do you have on your bed or your sofa or you're holding it in your arm right now? Do you have a favorite stuffed animal? I bet you do. Let's see what happens. We love to watch the polar bears in their underwater dance. We will watch them all day. But my father says it's almost time to go. Let's go. Look at the polar bear swimming. Wow, do you like to go swimming? Do you like water too? I do too. He looks so comfortable, doesn't he? He's in his what? He's in his habitat. Let's see what happens. We hurry over the big pond where the sea lions live. They're climbing on rocks and sliding off, and they're barking and splashing and grunting. Lucy laughs. They sound just like Roxy. Roxy is our pet beagle. I laugh too. So see, look at there. They're having a good time. Look at the family. Wow, having a good time. Let's see what happens. Make sure I didn't skip a page. There we go. When the zookeeper comes to feed them, the sea lions gather around, barking even louder. She throws a shiny fish up in the air. A sea lion catches it and slaps his flipper on the rock. Another catches the fish and dives under the water. Now they're making me hungry. I tell my mom, me too, she says. So the sea lions like fish. Do you like fish? Oh, I do too. What kind of fish do you like? You like it fried, baked, what kind? Broiled? Well, we know they like it raw. And some people eat raw fish in what they call sushi. Or in some cultures, they eat raw fish. Maybe we'll read about a story about that later, okay? Let's see what happens next. We sit at a picnic table, and unpack our lunch. Just as soon as we finish, I hear a whistling sound. What's that? I wonder. Look there. Let's see what happens. We follow the sound to the birdhouse, but the birds aren't in cages. They are flying all over and around us, but they don't fly out the door. Lucy and I hold up small cups of nectar. A pirate or a parrot stands on my shoulder and takes a sip. I wish I could bring him home, but we can't bring home any of the animals we've seen. Look at there. See the parrots? Wow, aren't they beautiful? Beautiful birds. Just the same, Dad buys us 2 balloons, one with a polar bear for Lucy and one with a parrot for me to remember our date at the zoo. The end. Wasn't that nice? It's a story about them going to the zoo, right? My first zoo experience. What was your first zoo experience about? Was it fun? Did you go with your school or your parents or whomever may be taking care of you? Or maybe just a family trip with other family members. I hope your experience was as good as this one or even better. Well, until next time, we will catch another new story coming up with my library haul. Have you been to the library lately? I did today. It was so good to see you. Until next time, don't forget to love one another. Hug on your family so tight. Do your best. You're valuable. You're loved. You can do it. Have a great day. See you next time.